Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dicing with Death, where we don't run our intros with audio, and where we try and talk when we're muted too. Yay!
That production value.
The best production value ever. Thank God we can
All
make
right.
up for high quality production with low quality role playing.
So you are in the middle of a crowded street in Seagate,
Uh huh.
shoving a mongrelman who you suspect just stole your coin purse.
Yeah. And-
You just won the initiative, and you were about to roll to hit.
Yep. Rolling to hit D20.
Back attack. No surprise.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm yelling. I don't expect him to be surprised, but yelling thief and give him a push. 23 push. Critical push. Natural 19.
All right. You critically push.
Can I be a velociraptor now?
What's that?
Can I be a velociraptor now?
Okay. So he goes tumbling. He does not fall down, but he does actually drop your coin purse onto the ground next to him. He's sort of thrown off balance and doesn't take any action that round. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm just going to pick up my purse and berate him verbally and publicly. You slimy piece of shit! You stole that purse right off me!
All right, you go first. You can make an action if you want. You just pick up the.
I pick up the purse and yell at him very publicly in the streets.
All right. And the crowd starts to gather and look at him, jeer at him, and he takes off running.
Don't forget about what I told you! I yell out.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I thought he might try and fight me. Alright. Cool.
You berated him publicly. What was he supposed to do? All right, then.
Cool. Well, this is great. Michelle's alive. I theoretically have clothes coming to me tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. He kind of fucked that up. I might have convinced a guy to keep, come to the same spot. Things are going great for me. I look about for... I want to go find... Where can I buy a burlap sack? I go there. I go where I can buy a burlap sack.
The burlap sack store?
Yeah.
General store? You can send it.
Hey, burlap is in this season, alright? It's all the rage.
It is not all the rage. Maybe if you're a mongrelman.
Maybe. We did have a campaign where burlap was all the rage. It was the fashion choice of the year. Everyone was wearing burlap cloaks that had like satin lining, so it wasn't rough on the inside. But best D&D campaign ever. Even though that's the only thing I remember about that entire campaign.
I don't even remember which campaign it was.
I have no idea. I just remember Jackson being like, "What's the latest fashion trend?" I'm like, "Burlap. Burlap is in, man." And that was it.
Anyways, you find a burlap sack, 1 copper.
1 copper for burlap sack?
Yep.
Done. I buy 2.
You buy 2 burlap sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Each one weighs, what, a pound?
Negligible.
Okay.
When
Cool.
empty.
When empty, right.
Not a bag of holding.
Not
Burlap.
burlap bag of holding. But it's like sack-sized burlap sack of holding. You can carry as much weight as you want, but can only fill like a 1 by 1 by 1 cubic foot of space. Confusing bag.
Have you not introduced that to any of your roleplay?
What?
You've not introduced that in any of the roleplay?
No. No.
That was like one of the first magic items we would usually go for.
I think we've done it once or something, but it's OP as shit, man. I gave him a portable.
I mean, yeah, it just takes a certain element out of it.
Yeah,
hauling loot.
They had a portable hole for a while, but they did not appreciate it for its value, and they did not utilize it properly. And now they no longer have a portable hole. Portable holes are useful, man. You can do so much with the portable hole, and they're like, whatever, we'll just like hide in it from time to time or like store stuff in it. You can do anything with the portable hole, man. It's a fucking portable hole. I'm salty about it a little bit. Salty. Anyway, well, shit, my day is going great. I would like to.
Yep. So it's just after lunch. You have this weird interaction with a mongrelman.
I've got paper. I've got ink. I still have a quill. Flint steel, visual steel. Excellent. I am. I'm gonna kill the rest of the day. I don't care what I do, but I'm gonna wait for tomorrow.
Okay. What do you? So we. You
I head back to Seabreeze and hang out.
Okay.
I hang out in Seabreeze for the rest of the day, and I want to go to bed early.
Okay. Roll a charisma check. We'll throw a few rumors your way.
D20 plus my charisma of 10. 29. Oh, beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, so a lot of it's boring. Yeah, boring chat. But you do overhear the Bastard of Ashenholt has amassed a small army of sellswords and is planning to retake Ashenholt. Lord Seagate has called up his banners in response to this. Some of this you may have already had overheard before.
Mm-hmm.
So many within the city limits, they tend to leave you alone, but a lot of the local farms and local knights are being called to arms.
To retake Ashenholt?
It's not entirely clear. Just as like a response.
Whoever hear these rumors, can I ask who the hell the Bastard of Ashenholt is?
The son of the late Lord Ashenholt.
Why does he have to retake it? Is it taken by someone else?
No one's really running things at the moment. It's kind of chaos out there.
So why does he need banners to retake it? Why doesn't he just, say, "Hi, I'm the late king's or the late lord's son. I'm in charge."
He's a bastard. He has no claim to the throne.
I see.
Banner. He has no banner. Just coin and sellswords.
How does he have so much coin?
Hell if I know. Those lords have gold coming out their ass.
Tell me about it. Once I actually saw a man shit gold. I mean, it was an act done in the streets about a lord, but hey, it could be true. You don't know that. Cool. I'll just chill for the rest of the day.
Okay. Fast forward to the following morning.
Yeah, I want to get up as early as possible, like pre-dawn if possible, and run out to where I met the man in the boat before, the mongrel in the boat.
Okay. Well, I'll be damned. You oversleep again.
Well, shit. Even though I went to bed early and everything.
You wake up around dawn.
Okay. That's still oversleeping.
Down there again.
Yeah, I'll skip breakfast and I just want to run down there and make sure I don't miss him.
Yeah.
And I go back to that same spot.
Pulling onto shore about when you're showing up.
The same spot that it was last time?
Same spot. Dumps a bunch of shit on the rocks.
I toss him another gold coin. And I say, "Good man. Good man." And then I run over.
You keep throwing gold at these mongrelmen, you're going to disrupt the local economy, and their slave labor will no longer want to work. It's probably like a year's wage for this guy. They even pay him.
Yeah, I don't even care about that. I'm not here to. I don't give a shit about their economy. I then run to the alleyway where I met the previous one.
Okay.
Let's see if he's fucked up enough that I can't use him again. And I hang out in the alleyway until until a couple hours after noon, or until he shows up, whichever happens first.
He shows up in a few hours from when he posted. I mean, so you were there starting at dawn.
Hmm.
A couple hours later, he shows up.
Great. Does he have my clothes with him?
He, yes, is carrying an extra tattered brown robe.
Excellent. I glare at him and I say, "You stole my money yesterday. Give me the robe."
He hands it to you.
I hand him 2 silver coins.
Thanks, my lord.
Go away.
1,000 pardons. He staggers off.
Okay. Can I save my game now?
You saved your game now.
Can I save? Can I save state somewhere?
Hardcore mode.
Hardcore mode only. Okay. Okay. So, chat. I want to let you guys in on what I'm doing here. Clearly, I'm trying to use these Malgrimen to sneak into the castle. My plan is tomorrow. I'm going to show up, talk to the guy who's dumping stuff, but I'll show up in my burlap, or in my brown rough spin clothes with the cowl and everything. I'll have a burlap sack. I'll also use my other burlap sack to make myself look a little bit more bulky. Tell him that I want to go on the boat, trade places with him. He's been given tons of gold. He's going to be happy for life, I don't give. Then take that back over there, sneak into the castle, and just kind of scout it out. Just kind of scout out the area as much as possible. And then, by the cover of night, come back, trade places with the dude. I'll tell the Malgrimen who's in the boat to meet me there later. We can trade places so he can do his normal morning stuff. But that way I could at least sneak into the castle and try and get the lay of the area. And if I'm dressed like a Malgrimen, hopefully I can get by without attracting too much attention. Or if I do attract attention, maybe they'll just beat me a few times and I can run away without attracting real attention. And that way I'll have kind of the lay of everything, and then I can formulate my plan for realsies for the next time. So that means I need to kill the rest of the day today. I need to make sure I have all the supplies that I need. I have paper. I have papyrus. I have ink. I have a quill so I can draw myself a map. Let's see, I have chalk. I have some sealing wax. I have a backpack. I have some poison. One use of a poison. I guess I technically don't have this pearl necklace. This is on Michelle.
Yep.
I can use my strip of leather if I need to, if I get in trouble. In the meantime, that should be everything I need. So I'm going to... what? Hang out for the rest of the day? Yeah, I'm just going to go hang out and kind of meditate. I'm going to take a nap in the middle of the day so I can stay up. No, yeah, I won't take a nap in the middle of the day. I'll just hang out and relax and meditate and get my shit together and focus on my planning. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to go see that guy again. That's my
Alrighty.
plan. Okay. I kill the rest of the... I'll listen for rumors at Seabreeze or whatever.
Yeah. All right. It sounds like Lord Seagate's wife is fond of the young slave boys. Is another rumor that's going around. I'm gonna give you so many rumors you're gonna run out of space on my character sheet.
I'm writing on the back. I got tons of space. Bring them on. Fond of slave
not right
boys.
now, but the course of this campaign seems to be full of a lot of intrigue.
Yeah, intrigue is good. Fond of slave boys. That's useful.
Qualmir likes the drama.
Drama's good. Drama's fun. Okay. My life does not have enough drama in it, which is why I play these games, so I can get more drama in my life. Okay, well then I just chill and hang out until the end of the day. We should be kind of sort of approaching the end of my... How much? I paid for a week at Seabreeze.
Yeah.
We're
I can't
almost
even
there.
remember.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this is like day 6.
Okay. So you can
Um,
decide
yeah.
whether you stay in this hotel
Well, we'll see how tomorrow goes. I may
if
not.
you die.
Yeah.
Or if
Okay.
you wind up getting sold into slavery as a mongrelman.
Maybe, maybe. All right. So the next morning, I want to wake up before dawn again. I'll even tell the nightmen on watch or whatever to
Mhm.
wake me up before dawn this time.
Okay. You actually managed to wake yourself up. You're well rested and
Excellent.
all that.
I make haste to the point where I meet the mongrelman on the shore.
Okay. You arrive and you see his boat rowing towards you, but it's still a ways off.
Excellent.
You're
I
wearing your Mongol robe.
I no, I was wearing my normal clothes at that point. I
Okay.
change into my Mongol robe.
Do you have all of your stuff on you?
Oh, totally. Yeah, I need that backpack to provide extra heft. And once I put on my robe and everything, I also I kind of hunch my head and I put the extra one of the burlap sacks like on my backpack behind my neck and shoulders to kind of like make myself look a little bit beefier.
Okay.
I try and like position it to give myself some heft, if
Okay.
possible.
This robe is one of the foulest smelling things you've ever seen in your life,
You know what?
smelled in your life, and it's yeah.
I'm kind of expecting that, and that's kind of that's what if that's what the trade calls for. That's what the trade calls for. I'm a practical man.
Okay.
Um, but I'll leave my cowl off, or maybe they'll keep it on, but I'll keep it back so that when he arrives, I can see him and he can see my face.
Okay.
Okay. Wait for him to show up then.
Yep. He rows to shore, ignores you, and starts dumping his shit.
I say, Mongrelman, Mongrel, I have a new proposition for you. You've already made 2 beautiful shiny gold pieces. How would you like to make a third?
He stops what he's doing and shambles up a little closer to you.
Let me do your work today. Meet me back here tonight at midnight, and I will give you your boat back, and you may go back to the castle. But after you dump those pots out, let me go for you. Do your work for today. Give you a day off. I'll meet you back here at midnight.
You pay me to do my work?
Yes. Good deal.
Not.
Yes.
He sticks out a scaled hand.
I hand him a gold coin.
He scrambles up the rocks and into the city.
I hop in the boat. I dump out any chamber pots that are still there. Bastard forgot to finish his work. Look around, put my hood low, and then I start rowing back to the castle.
All right. You row. It's a long trek, probably about a half mile of rowing. Lazy Qualnir is kind of hating it, but you're strong enough that it's fine.
Yeah. My hands are going to get all blistered. My God.
Yeah, so you pass close by one of Seagate's warships. The wood is painted a bright orange, and it's got teal flags of Seagate. On the bow, you see a lone man, sort of standing in the sunlight. You can just make out the light of the sunrise. You can just make out a tight leather suit that's dyed flamboyant teal with little orange studs all over it.
Does he look anything like the man that I saw in the Gilded Rat the other day?
No.
Okay.
And he's sort of leaning against the railing, sort of surveying the bay.
Okay. I try not to look at him. Yeah.
Yeah. You find your heart sort of beating out of your chest, but he pays you absolutely no heed.
Okay.
Where do you row? So
I rowed to the Sallyport.
Okay. All right. So you row underneath the.
Yes, underneath the bridge.
Okay. You catch a glimpse of this. Looks like there's sort of a private dock right there
Mm-hmm.
underneath where the bridge meets the mainland. Actually, on both sides. There's a
I
little
sail up
private
to
dock.
the private dock on the island side then.
Okay. There are a bunch of rowboats, and there are a few sailors in uniform, sort of strolling about, prepping things.
I sail up to the dock.
Where do you pull up?
On the dock? Just
I mean,
a
there's several spots.
I pick the spot closest to shore.
Closest? Say that again.
I pick the spot closest to shore on the dock.
I mean, they're all on the shore.
Then they're all the same to
So do
me.
you
Then.
want to be close to the soldiers, as far away from the soldiers as you can? Do you ignore them?
I ignore them. I just pull up to a spot on the dock. You can roll a die for randomness if you like.
Okay. So you pull up to what seems like the closest unoccupied spot.
Mm-hmm.
And the sailors sort of turn to look at you and they say, "Hey, what are you doing there?"
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then I start rowing away. Mistake. I thought this was my dock. I'm so sorry.
Stupid fucking fish mongrels. And
Okay.
they continue in their boats.
I continue rowing along the shore, kind of looking for a sally port or another place to park my boat.
Roll a perception check.
23.
Okay. You notice. It's just adjacent to that dock,
Mm-hmm.
but away from the soldiers are some crummier boats.
I pull up to
Crummier
those.
rowboats. Yeah, that you assume are the boats used by
Yeah.
the mongrels.
I pull up to them, and kind of tie my rope around a post or something. Look in at the chamber pots in the boat and say, "Fuck that shit." I'm under my breath. I am not carrying dirty chamber pots. And make for the.
empty, dirty chamber pots.
I mean, they may be empty, but they're still filthy.
Okay.
And I make for the sally port.
Okay.
Hunch. I kind of drag one foot behind me a little bit. I go all. Oh God, what's his name? Virgil. On them. Usual suspects. Not
Oh
Virgil.
yeah. Kevin Spacey's character.
Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah, I can't remember.
What's his name? Verbal. There we go. Verbal Quint. Verbal Quint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I go all verbal Quint on him.
All right. So the sally port is on the north side of the castle.
Okay. I go to it and open the door.
It is locked.
I curse slowly under my breath. I knock on the door.
A few minutes pass, and the door opens, and you are face to face with another mongrelman.
I just start walking in. Unless he's completely blocking the door.
No, he sort of steps aside.
I
sort of
shuffle
sniffs
in
you
slowly.
curiously.
Describe where I am. Is this an outdoor courtyard, or am I inside a building?
Say what?
Am I inside a building, or am I inside a courtyard, or where am I now?
You are underground, sort of a dark passageway. There are torches on the walls. The passageway leads straight ahead.
Okay, so you always say you want your PCs to make maps. Give me a fresh page and let me make a map.
Alrighty.
This will be fun.
Looks like this page is fresh. probably name my pages.
Okay. So I've entered from the north, and I enter into a hallway. You say an underground hallway.
Yes.
Okay. How wide is the hallway?
It is about 10 feet wide.
And it runs left, right from where I'm entering. I take it.
No, it runs straight ahead.
Excellent.
So, guessing roughly south.
How far does it run?
You see it go about 100 feet before it forks.
Okay.
And there are a few doors that you pass on the way.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 da, ba, ba, ba. Oh God, what has happened to my drawing implements?
And you see a few brown robed figures shifting about further down the hall.
Okay, you said I passed a few doors on the way.
Yeah.
At what
There-
point did I how many doors and how far apart are they spaced?
Okay. So you pass the first door, maybe about 20 feet in, off to your right,
Okay.
and there's another door mirroring it on the left.
Okay. Any other doors?
Another pair, another 40 feet further.
Okay. And then it ends in a dead end or ends in a doorway?
No, there's a T intersection, and the hallway goes to the left and the right.
All right. You said there were a couple other Mulgrimmen about?
Yeah, so I mean, at this point, two brush past you.
Okay. I
And
stop one of them and go, "Hey, brother.
Sort of stops and stares at you.
I'm lost. Which way to the castle floor?"
He reaches a hand out and throws back your hood.
He throws back my hood.
Yeah.
There, I can't resist or escape.
Yeah, sure. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, you sort of step back. He reaches to grab your hood, and you step back. Sort of. You smell clean. What are you?
I fell in the water. The ocean cleaned me
They
of
sort of
my...
stop and stare at you, and they shamble off down the hall the way you came from,
Okay.
ignoring your question or your.
I get to the end of the hallway, and I look
So
left and right.
they open this door and step inside.
Cool. I get down to this T intersection, and I look left and right.
It goes. There's a stairway at the end of both hallways,
How far out?
going upwards. About 40 feet out, and then there's doors along the way.
Spiral stairway or just normal straight stairway?
Normal straight stairway.
$40 feet from each direction?
Yeah.
Cool. I will take the right stairway, which from my perspective is the one on the left.
Okay. You turn right. You pass a wooden door about 20 feet. And go up the stairway.
Yeah. Was the door on my left or on my right?
You're right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I go up the stairway.
Okay. It goes straight. Actually, it's a square spiraled staircase, if that makes sense. So it's
Yes.
a few steps forward, a few steps right, a few steps back. And then you are at another hallway.
Okay. Um, relative to my position when if I'm walking straight to enter the stairway, and it's a square spiral. By the time I'm coming out. Am I headed in the same direction? Am I headed in the opposite direction? Or am I headed left or right from my original positioning?
So okay, so straight, right. Let me see, go a few steps straight, a few steps right, a few steps straight, a few steps right, and you think you wind up facing 90 degrees from your original direction.
90 degrees.
So it's straight, you turn, take a few steps to your right, turn, take a few steps back from your original direction.
Turn one more time.
Take a few steps.
Okay.
Turn. Yeah.
Now
so it spirals up. Yeah.
I just took 3 rights. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So I've taken 3 rights.
So it spins a full 360 plus an extra 90 degrees.
Oh, okay. So I take 5 rights.
Sure. You wind up facing that direction.
Yeah, that's what I got. Cool. So what does this hallway contain? Are there windows, importantly?
Yes, you see some natural light coming in further down the hallway.
Okay. Excellent. So I take it this is a nicer part of the castle, above ground finally. Cool. So what? I keep my head low and my cowl pulled well over my face to try and hide it.
Mm-hmm.
A normal width hallway, normal like 5 foot wide hallway.
It's about 10 feet wide, about the same width.
The previous hallway was also 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I need to change out my proportions, but whatever, it's fine. Whoops. How long does it run?
It runs about 200. Yeah, it runs about 200 feet before turning a corner.
Okay. And then it turns left to right.
Do you keep walking down it?
Yeah. If there's no doors, I will walk down the whole thing.
Okay. You see some windows that open up into a courtyard. So they're not actually they're not glass, they're just openings.
Mm-hmm.
So on your right, you pass one after 20 feet, another after 40 feet.
Okay.
Into a little court. There's a courtyard garden thing.
Okay. 10.
And you peer in and you see you see a door on the far side of the courtyard. Actually, you see 3 doors in the courtyard.
The hallway emptied into a courtyard, right? Not one of the doors on the hallway, because I didn't open any doors.
Say what?
You said the hallway turned to the right and emptied into a courtyard?
No.
No. What emptied into a courtyard?
So let's start back from getting to the top of the staircase.
Maybe this is why we don't do this.
What do you mean?
Right. No, it's just unclear. Anyway, you top of the staircase.
Yeah, so you're walking, you pass a window to your right after 20 feet.
Okay. Oh, those were windows. For some reason, I thought they were doors. Got it.
An opening, no. To right after 20 feet, and it's a window into a courtyard.
Okay.
A little garden. And you can see there's a few doors in the courtyard. One like sort of across from you and adjacent. And
general size of the courtyard?
It's about 50 feet by 200 feet. So there's a door up there or so. There's a door down there or so.
Okay, so the courtyard runs the length of my hallway.
That's what it looks like, yeah. So there is another door about where you've got indicated there.
Okay.
And another one a little further. And there's another window into the courtyard there-ish.
Okay, cool.
Are you actually drawing this, or are you just
this is the courtyard.
No, I mean, is Qualnir actually drawing
Yes.
a map? Really?
Yes. Maybe not right now. He he's looking at all this. You're right. I wasn't contemplating when he would write this down. After kind of getting the lay of the land, he'll walk down the staircase a little bit, pull out some of his papyrus, and start drawing this map crudely.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Well, you get about where you are, and you hear footsteps coming down the staircase. So I'm assuming you're sort of like huddled in this staircase somewhere.
Yeah, I will quickly like tuck my, the cap of my ink is like, I will unscrew the ink, dip, rescrew it in, draw, and then if I run out of ink, unscrew, dip, rescrew. That way I can hide things quickly. And then when I hear someone coming, I'll like just put my stuff in my map case and like tuck my quill somewhere over my shoulder where it won't like leak ink over everything, and then I'll just kind of turn and look at the thing that's coming towards me, whatever it is.
Okay. It is two women in sort of plain dresses.
I back up as far away from them as possible and like huddle in the staircase away from them.
They look startled and they say, "You, come." And they gesture.
I start following them.
Okay. So they open this door, the door first to your left, and you see sort of looks like a warehouse of barrels and things.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, and they gesture to a barrel and they say, "Carry that."
I pick it up and put it over my shoulder.
Okay. And one of the other women goes and gathers another mongrelman or two.
Mm-hmm.
Two other mongrelmen.
Mm-hmm.
And you carry a couple of barrels of something or other upstairs.
Excellent. Where do they take me?
So they lead you up this hall towards the end. It rounds a corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a door off to the left, shortly around the corner, about 20 feet after the corner.
Okay.
And there's actually a door across the hall to the right.
Okay.
No.
No.
There's a door, like you round the corner, and there's a door to your left, and then directly across the hall, there's a door on the right.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And the hallway keeps going straight ahead. And they turn and open the door to the left and lead you in. It looks to be a kitchen, and they instruct you to leave the barrel somewhere and get lost.
Okay. I leave the barrel somewhere, and then I walk back out into that hallway area where I had just come from.
The two mongrelmen go to scamper back to the basement.
Did I get to see what was out this window? Unless this was a door. I should learn how to draw.
That's a door.
Okay, I should learn to make my doors and my windows different. Let's do windows have a line through them. There we go. That's a door. And what's at the end of this hallway?
It's not an end. It keeps going.
Okay, it just keeps going. I start walking down that direction.
Okay, so it turns to the right,
Mm-hmm.
and the hallway also keeps going straight.
Okay, so then we have something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right. Well, I keep going straight then.
Okay. You walk straight. There's a door to your right in like 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And the hallway keeps going and turns.
Turns left to right.
Turns to the right.
How far does it go down? Another 200 feet?
It also keeps going straight.
200 feet-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any
Are you
windows?
following it?
Yeah.
This keeps going.
Oh, this keeps going? Okay. Mm-hmm. So it goes. It does turn, but also goes straight.
Yep.
Got it. Now my maps are going to intervene. Okay. At the end of this section, it just dead ends at the end of the 200 feet?
Yes.
Okay. I keep going straight then.
Okay. The hallway dead ends another 50 feet in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
and you pass another door on the right.
Okay, I open the door on the right.
You are looking into a courtyard.
Ugh. I shut the door. I go back and open this other door that I have. This door.
Okay, you look into another courtyard,
Damn
another
it.
garden courtyard.
That's what I thought these would all be. Where the hell is my exit? I grumble to myself. Are there no more doors on the northern side of these walls?
There is one more, yeah,
Roughly
at
where?
the end, like
Okay.
here. Didn't I thought I mentioned that.
Yeah, I might have just missed it. I turn around to that door and open it and peer through.
Okay. It is a hallway with a staircase leading up.
Excellent. I enter.
Okay.
Any other doors in this room, or just hallway with staircase?
It is just a staircase.
Okay, cool. I go through there. Straight staircase, spiral staircase.
It spirals 180 degrees and then opens up into a hallway,
Okay.
and you hear some footsteps coming down the hallway towards you.
10-foot wide hallway still.
Yeah.
Okay. I move off to the one side of the wall, so I'm like pushed all the way against one side, and I keep walking slowly, verbaling it the whole way.
Up the staircase?
Yeah, up the staircase.
All right. So yeah, you hear the clanging of metal on metal.
Hmm.
You keep walking, or do you stand your ground?
I keep walking and just stick to the right side of the wall.
Okay. You get to the top, and you look down the hallway, and you see two men approaching you. One of them is armored in plate, and the other is wearing that teal leather with orange studs.
Okay.
And they're walking straight towards you.
I murmur a silent elven prayer to the goddess of protection, or god of protection, and keep walking down the right side of the hallway, head bowed low.
Roll a
Anything but willpower.
something charisma. I mean, you don't really have a disguise proficiency.
I accidentally rolled the d20 without any modifiers, but it was an 18. 18 plus charisma would be 28.
Okay. They don't say anything, and they walk down the stairs that you were walking up.
Muy excelente. Mucho muy excelente. All right. Well, I continue headed down the road, down the hallway.
Okay. There's a hallway. So at the top, so you just passed these guys at the top of the stairs. There's a hallway that goes straight, and then there's also a fork off to the right.
How long does it go straight before I get to the fork?
Not at all. What do you mean? Like you get to the top of the stairs,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's like hallway head, hallway to your right.
Okay. Gotcha. So
You're not
something
going to
like,
make any sense of this map.
dude, I got this shit. Don't even worry about it. Goes like that. Bam. Okay, I will take the right path.
Okay. It looks like it goes about 100 feet before forking to the left and continuing forward. You passed one door on your left as well.
Okay. The door is roughly in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, I glance back and forth, make sure no one's around me. If not, I crack open the door and peer in.
Got a moan from a neighbor or something. Like a battle cry, like maybe one of the mongrelmen.
Maybe someone is getting busy.
All right, you open the door crack and you hear many voices from within. Loud
What?
conversations.
I
mostly
detect
masculine.
noise.
Roll to detect noise.
It's a 20% chance. I believe you do that in secret.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty obvious that there's noise, but you aren't able to distinguish what the voices are saying. They sound masculine and, yeah,
Do they sound authoritative
somewhat
or
boisterous.
no, boisterous?
Not particularly, yeah.
Okay, I ignore the boisterous noises, shut the door, and continue down. Go down the hallway.
Okay. The hallway turns.
Left or right?
And to the left, as you've got it drawn.
Right. Okay.
It continues down. And there's a door on your right.
Okay. How far down on my right?
Pretty much just around the corner.
Okay.
In about 15 feet, there's another door on the right. And in about 15 feet, there's another door on the right. And this hallway sort of goes about 200 feet down. And it's lined every 15 feet or so with a door.
Okay. These, I'm assuming, are barracks of sorts. I want to keep looking
And there
until I
are
get
two
to
doors on your left. One about, each about 25 feet down. So equally spaced.
Excellent. I will keep going
And then
down the hallway.
Turns to the left after about 200 feet.
Okay. And I'm just going to assume these connect. This is my assumption. It could be completely wrong.
So
Is there a
as
staircase?
you're rounding this corner, you hear more footsteps coming towards you.
I again say an elven prayer to the a prayer to the elven goddess of protection, and stick to the right side of the wall.
Okay. You see two soldiers walking towards you, wearing plain leathers, blood leathers.
Okay.
One of them actually stops and looks down at you.
I ignore him and keep walking.
What are you doing up here?
Empty.
The second one stops.
Empty chamber pot. Empty chamber pot.
He points to a door next to you, or further down the hall.
Okay. I nod and walk
Get to
towards the
work.
door and open it.
Fucking mongrels. And they keep walking down the hall.
Okay. I go into the door.
A door that is lined with bunk beds.
Is there anyone in it?
Not. It doesn't look like it.
Sweet.
You can't check every bed, but there's
Right.
dozens of bunks on the length of the room.
Does it look like there's any foot lockers or anything that might contain valuable possessions?
Yeah, it looks like under each bunk is a footlocker.
I just start going through them one at a time. I'll do 4 before I stop and realize, wait a minute, we're here for bigger fish.
Yeah.
But my willpower is weak. I'm weak, and I can't help it.
All right, the first one you find 18 silver pieces and
Nice.
an extra set of clothes.
I do not take the clothes.
A love letter from a girlfriend.
No, I don't. I'm looking strictly for valuables here.
Second one has no money. Third one, there's a gold and 2 silver.
Nice.
You go into the fourth one and you hear what the hell are you doing up here?
Chamber pot! Chamber pot! I say, looking for a chamber pot hastily.
That's not a chamber pot.
Where chamber pot?
You look to see a man walking towards you. He is not wearing armor, but he carries himself as a soldier.
Chamber pot, where chamber pot? These big chamber pots, I say, and I shake the chest I was standing in front of.
He walks over to you. Are you still crouched on the ground with the
I kind of
chest?
back away from him on my hands and knees.
What's your dex? What's
17.
So that's plus 3 AC? Plus
Yeah.
4?
3 for dex, 2 for armor.
Okay. He backhands you.
Ugh! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! Where's chamber pot?
He points right behind you.
I scramble over to it,
Sort of
pick
at
it
the
up,
end of the
and...
bunches. And every row.
Yes, chamber pot, chamber pot. I take the chamber pot and I start walking out the hallway.
Okay, just the one?
Just the one.
Okay.
I get out the hallway. Shut the door behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone in the room, in the hallway?
No, hallway looks empty.
I set it down on the floor and keep walking.
All right. Your face stings a little bit. You feel like it was worth it for a gold.
Gold? Actually, it was 3 gold because there was 20 silver in there.
Okay.
Oh. So I get to the... So when I finished going down towards this corner, I haven't seen... There's no more staircases I see?
No, there's not.
Motherfucking staircases. Where do I find a staircase? Okay, I want to start walking up the hallway now, back towards the staircase that went down.
Okay. There are windows to your right, letting in light.
Okay.
They're small windows. Not.
Are they big enough that I could poke my head out of?
Yes. Yeah. So they're about a foot wide and 2 feet tall.
Okay. I want to stick my head out and look up and down and around to try and get a sense of where I am. These should be facing east towards the city.
Yeah, so you sort of look around, you can see the stone bridge off to the right,
Mm-hmm.
and the shore sort of ahead. Directly, the city is sort of off to your right and across the bay, and then there's just like some green shore directly ahead.
Okay. How high up above me does the castle look like it goes? A couple floors? One
You
floor?
feel like you're probably halfway up, maybe.
Okay. Interesting. All right. All right. Are there no doors on this side? Like along this wall? Are there no doors along this wall?
Hold on a sec. Which wall?
This one?
Yes, there are. There's one door halfway along.
Okay. I go into that door. Oh, I open the door. I don't walk in, but I open it.
Yeah, you hear the same sort of rabble noise.
Okay.
You step into the room.
I need to find... No, I do not step in the room. I shut it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find a damn staircase. Okay, I'm going to head back over to here.
Okay.
Actually, the staircase that I came up on, it didn't continue going. It ended on this floor, right?
It ended on this floor.
Okay, yeah. Then I go back over here. And we should probably take another break at this point.
Sure. Yeah, probably
This will be our last break, but yeah. We will see if we can't figure out where the hell we're going. Maybe find another staircase. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Bye-bye.